Graduation, and I want to ask the grandmother of Michael Silverberg how she felt this day. How do you feel about this whole thing? Get it, isn't it?
Well, you talk.
Are you blocking the graduation? Yeah. All right, we'll have to take this later. Yeah.
What the hell?
Is that it?
I saw it like, what did I see?
and Esau. And they gave unto Esau Mount Seir to possess it. And Jacob and his children went down into Egypt. And I sent Moses and Aaron, and I plagued Egypt, according to that which I did in the midst thereof, and afterward I brought you out. And I brought your fathers out of Egypt, and ye came unto the sea. And the Egyptians pursued after your fathers with chariots and with horsemen unto the Red Sea. And when they cried out unto the Lord, he put darkness between you and the Egyptians, and brought the sea upon them and covered them. And your eyes saw what I did in Egypt, and ye dwelt in the wilderness many days. And I brought you into the land of the Amorites, that dwelt beyond the Jordan, and they fought with you. And I gave them into your hand, and ye possessed their land, and I destroyed them from before you. Then Balak the son of Zippor, king of Moab, arose and fought against Israel. And he sent and called Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you. But I would not hearken unto Balaam, therefore he even blessed you. So I delivered you out of his hand. And ye went over the Jordan and came unto Jericho. And the men of Jericho fought against you, the Amorite, and the Perizzite, and the Canaanite, and the Hittite, and the Girgashite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. And I delivered them into your hand. And I sent a hornet before you, which drove them out from before you, even the two kings of the Amorites, not with thy sword, nor with thy bow. And I gave you a land whereon thou hadst not labored, and cities which ye built not, and ye dwell therein, of vineyards and olive yards.
It was a sermon on one for all, and all for whom. During the hymn, we go through a very strange maneuver. Professor Neal ascends, and I descend, because the Brown president knows better than to ever turn his back on a Yale professor. Moral and sometimes
sometimes even legal indictments against those who are alleged to have betrayed the great tradition. The weight of numbers and the steady diminution of space have combined to render obsolete the easy generalization by which human behavior was once inspired and instructed. My colleague, the late Richard Niebuhr, once said that there is no point in arguing with history. History is the past. The task of responsible people is to inquire diligently and with creative imagination into the means by which the basic concepts of human nature and purpose that have been given to us by our forebears can be preserved amid the turbulence of the onrushing change so characteristic of our age. The complexity in which we are more and more inextricably entangled. And it's at this point that we confront painfully the consequences of having persisted so stubbornly in the cavalier and I would suggest adolescent denigration of those religious traditions from which we have drawn so generous an allowance for so long a time. Faced by problems which demand answers more complex than those inferable from the privatistic ethics of the frontier, we Americans have begun to cast about for something that can inform and validate the painful choices that have to be made every day if our lives are to have security and meaning, and if our world itself is to survive. No human community can go on indefinitely without a persuasive structure of values in terms of which to make decisions that will, in the best sense, bind the hearts and minds of free citizens. Joshua, the great leader of Israel, reminded the people of his day that community has a vertical, a historical, as well as a horizontal, contemporary dimension. That to a far greater degree than we often understand, what we are, what we enjoy, what we hope to be, these things are gifts given to us by those who have gone before us, as well as by those who stand shoulder to shoulder with us.
there they are. Nice seeing you. Next time you're in town.
No comment, no comment. I have a prepared statement for you later on at the news conference. Don't film me,
So
Steven.
what'd you think? Background and color. Excuse me. We're doing it up close and personal. Yeah. That's fine. What are you doing there? That's enough.
You're not taking it.
No,
Roll it over.
no, it's not it. He's
You take. You're on there? Oh.
It's either 13 or 14,000.
Let's go this way. Ooh. Ah. Oh.
You don't have to be needed, right?
Yeah, we don't want the paper. I just want to say, give it to somebody and wrap something. Move plastic handle. Move plastic handle with a quarter twist each. Palm dial ATC. It must be what you were talking about. Open it up and you can see one. Ah. Ooh. Thank you very much. That's great. That's a great gift.
Well, I said when you became a
We'll take it out of the
doctor,
box.
it's a
Let's see what
little-
it looks like.
It's a little early, Michael, but I figured this far you're going to go through the whole thing. Yeah. Full thing.
Oh, that's okay.
No, you got
I got it. Okay.
no, no.
Ooh. It's Mickey Mouse. Hello, hello. And there's a card.
A card.
A card.
Oh, you still have your
It
hair
says with a bear and a
Oh,
hood
yeah,
on
it's
it.
It's a whole thing.
Dr.
Today's-
Ivy. It says,
Today's
dearest
today's
Michael,
today's
Dr. Ivy. See?
Doctor, what is it?
Ivy.
Today's what?
Today's New York Times about how the collectibility. Thank you very much.
Already about to jump on the front seat, so.
We're going to dinner now.
Okay, well, how'd you feel about bringing those?
Where are we going?
Where to go?
This is
Going
my
to
dinner
the
with Andre.
Red Rooster Tavern.
Andre and Michael.
What, you know, is it going to be good or
What
what?
are we having for dinner?
I don't know. That was 2 orders of steak. This is
Is this your final meal in Providence?
my final meal in Providence.
Why, yeah, breakfast tomorrow.
Go under.
Final dinner in Providence.
No, he'll come back. It's our final.
This is my last meal in Rhode Island. Dinner.
Everyone out of the street, please. Please, behind the lines. I understand you want photos, but you get us behind the lines. Sir, please. Sir.
See Kathy, Carol? You see Kathy?
No, Dad, not yet.
Congratulations, boys. Hi, Mikey.
Now we can go home. Now we gotta find Lisa Lance. That's the last one, and we found everybody.
That's the ball game. Let's go home.
That's the ball game. Let's go to breakfast.
Again, a lack of enthusiasm amongst the graduating class. You just can't duplicate the performance of Francine DeLuca. Just Francine DeLuca. Yeah. The blonde kid? Yeah.
Look at any graduating
Oh, here comes Julie York.
that have 25 to 30 kids. Beautiful. Parents bring over.
I don't see her yet.
I don't see her either. Don't turn sideways, you may miss her. This is tough. This is gonna be a tough. This is gonna be a tough pull. Hi, Steven. Come on, I just can't pick her up. You know, a lot of
nature of the political process and on education's role in shaping that process. I am concerned about this now because I see increasing evidence of a shift in the traditional role of politics in this country. Today, as it was 139 years ago. Of course, the schools and colleges today are competing with other powerful media influences. But this fact does not lessen, rather it increases the need, as Mann said elsewhere, to be sure that our schools are forming the characters of the rising generation. Finally, this occasion also marks the retirement of a number of faculty and staff who have given long and faithful service to this university. I cannot here speak of them individually, but I do want to express to them, on behalf of all of us, our thanks for sharing their lives with us. A university moves through its people, and we have been blessed by the devotion of these retiring men and women. And so you commence. As you walk through these gates and leave behind these stately buildings and well-trod walks, the green, which amazingly enough is indeed always green on commencement, the friends who cared about you and your education and now care about your future, I trust that you will maintain a special place in your hearts for this university.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science from Brown University. James Morris Adna will accept his diploma on behalf of the recipients of this degree.
Tantum rei publicae et Dei honorum, ut decet eos hoc gradu honoratos vos geratis. Sedete baccalaureae non modo in artibus sed etiam inscientis. Magistrae omnibus in disciplinis consurgam.
We'll present the senior class gift.
President Swear, members of the corporation, faculty, distinguished and invited guests, it gives me great pleasure as senior class president to address you on behalf of the senior class. We are here to commemorate some very important events today, the end of our academic career at Brown and the beginning of our service as alumni. Many of us here believe that we have made the right and appropriate choice in choosing Brown as our undergraduate institution. Brown has attempted to develop the whole individual instead of just the scholarly features. Brown has also made us more independent by giving us more responsibility and initiative in our own development and education. We are proud to be a part of an institution that is so committed to students, diversity, and academic excellence. Our responsibility to Brown does not end here, but extends on into the future. As one Brown graduate said, we are not just leaving Brown, we are taking a portion of Brown with us. In the past, we have demonstrated our ability to contribute successfully to the university by donating our time and energy and completing a successful senior class gift campaign. I would like to introduce the people responsible for heading the campaign. They are Michael Silverberg and Pamela Boylan. Thank you.
Early in February, Pam and myself met with members of the Brown Fund for the purpose of setting a dollar goal for the senior class gift campaign. At that meeting, we agreed that a total of $40,000 in pledges would be a reasonable amount for which to strive. After 2 months of telephone and mail solicitation of the senior class, with the help of the 70 members of the gift committee, the campaign came to a close. It is with great pride and pleasure I announce that the senior class has surpassed the original goal of $40,000 by making one-year pledges totaling $105,339. The class has elected that all money raised be used in establishing the Class of 1984 National Scholarship Fund. The interest from this endowed fund will support the university's best applicants for financial aid each year. We sincerely hope that our gift, and gifts like ours, will continue to ensure a diversity of student body, which is one of Brown's great attributes.
The senior class gift campaign was successful due to the hard work and commitment of many seniors, those who were on the gift committee, and those seniors who pledged money to support Brown in the future. It was also due to the loyal support and dedication to Brown of Chancellor Richard Salomon, class of 1932. Chancellor Salomon established a challenge fund to help the senior class reach its goal. This fund matched contributions of $50 to $99, 1 for 1, and donations of $100 or more, 2 for 1. With this incentive, the goal was easily reached and surpassed, earning $25,000 in matching funds. An additional $10,000 challenge brought the challenge fund to $35,000. In closing, Michael and I would like to thank all those who helped make the campaign a success, especially Susan Geary and Tina Benson from the Brown Fund office. As Chancellor Salomon has invested in Brown University's future, we hope that the class of 1984 will continue to support Brown in the years to come.
Now I have the presentation of the senior citations. Linda Daniels will give the first citation.
No.
Oh.
Josh Lowitz.
Josh Lowitz will.
Michael, good speech.
Congratulations.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta talk.
If you get in there, you can actually be on the camera. See this look? We're gonna be
So dark there.
Faculty and administrators who are going to be helping to run this. From left to right, I think, is Dr. Pierre Galletti, Vice President of Biology and Medicine. You may stand and be recognized. Not that it's not deserved, but may I ask that you hold your applause until later. Jeannie Carey, Jeannie Carlin, Dean Greer, Dean of the Medical School, Justice White, Dr. Justice White, and member of the trustees, board of trustees, and Dr. Joseph Dowling, one of whom is class of 1957, the other class of 1947. I can never remember which. Dr. Douglas Morse will be reading the names of the seniors with the proper impeccable pronunciation. Dean Ripley
state that you'd like.
Starting in 1951, Dean Goss was on faculty, and he has been the Dean of Biology since 1977. Starting on July 1st, 1984, Professor Frank Wortmann will be the Dean of Biology and provide leadership for the next step forward. Dean Goss has led the division through a period of consolidation and renewal.
Brett Silberberg, magna cum laude. Waldemar Charles August Sternberg III.
No need to trade with the white hairy faces. I will not stay in this place. I will go with my brother friends south to the grandfather's country.
The grizzly awaits the pronghorn.